out and getting loud. We have our great politicians here, our representatives leading the way. We have others who get it. We got young people who get it. Where's Rob Portman? Why doesn't he get it? Because it's time that he gets it, and it's time that he also supports it. So I encourage everyone here today to write Senator Portman a letter and let him know that all of Ohio is on board, ready to shatter this, ready to make Ohio a safer place. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Now it's time for us to look at this realistically, to get a good picture, a real picture of what gun violence can do. With us today is Holly Walsack. She's here with her son Nicholas, who was shot multiple times in the Chardon High School shooting last year. Also with them is Nate Mueller. He was also involved in that. We'd like to ask them to come up. We want to ask if Nicholas would come and Nate would come and have a few words to say.
Thank you.
Nicholas? How you doing?
Nate.
Nate, rather.
Nate.
I'll go first. Okay. Thank you. It's first time.
Nicholas over here.
No, Nate, nice to meet you. We remember, right?
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, so. Yes, I'm Nate Mueller. It's nice to meet you guys. Thank you all for coming out. I think it was Mr. Fusco who had said the last time we tried to do this in Akron, I could count everybody that came on my two hands, but this is a great turnout. Thank you all. News media, try and get it out there as much as you can. Push our cause, but I'm not going to be telling the story today because I believe I've told it enough. I'll leave that to Walsack. But I would like to say that I met a woman one time and her son had aggravated a man that lived in Canada. Now this man in Canada had found a weapon in the United States online, purchased that weapon, came to America, picked it up, gone to that man's house and shot and killed him. She was in Akron with us in April and she told us about that. Now, I don't know how it is okay for our country to be giving weapons to other countries because we have loose legislation. That is a completely different issue. Now, our loose legislation is giving weapons to other countries that will come back to hurt us. We need background checks. It needs to be solid. We can't let anybody slip through the cracks. We need to know who has weapons. We need to know they're being safe. They need to be locked up. They need to be hidden from children. You shouldn't have mounds and piles of ammo for whatever it is you are doing, even if you are just shooting at a range. I mean, things need to change. It's not okay for it to be how it is right now. And I think everybody here should agree with me.
Hi, my name's Nick Walsack. I don't know if I can top that, but I'll tell you my story. On February 27th of 2012, at 7:30 in the morning, my life was changed, and so was Nate's, and so was the Chardon communities. Now, the only reason why our lives were changed was because of the Senseless Gun Violence Act. Background checks could have changed that. Just background checks. Better background checks, whatever we need. It could have changed all of Chardon's community. Could have stopped that. Even if it didn't, like everyone's been saying, it at least stops a little bit throughout the country. That's all we ask. That's all anyone can ask for, is for our children to be safe at school. Our children to be safe to go to the mall. That's all we want. The movies, those are safe areas for kids to go, for anybody to go. And we can't go there without, at least for me now, I can't go there without being a little bit scared about my surroundings. Maybe somebody has a gun. Maybe someone's going to shoot me today. I didn't know it was happening. It was a Monday morning. I got shot 4 times in the neck, arm, back, and shoulder, paralyzing me. So all I can ask for is better background checks. That's all anyone can ask for, right?
Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you both. You also, Nate. Thank you very much. That's the real side of gun violence, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Before we close, I just want to acknowledge some folks that were here today. We want to thank the Akron Police Department for being here. Police Chief Jim Nice, he was here earlier, as well as Assistant Chief Charles Brown. Also with us right now is Ward 4 Councilman Russ Neal. Former Council President Marco Somerville is here. Thank you for coming. And also President Akron Branch NAACP with us. All the folks who are standing with us today, thank you for coming out. One of the things I just want to do before we close, how many of you have had gun violence affect you and your family specifically? Someone in your family affected by gun violence? A lot of people don't know this, but I had 3 members of my family murdered through gun violence. 2 uncles on the same day, Mother's Day, and a niece. So it's really dear to my heart, and we just want to thank all of you for coming today. In a few minutes, we're going to have some of our citizens will be reading the names of gun violence members and remind us of the tragic consequences of gun violence. And we also want to say to Senator Portman, it's time to vote with the majority of Ohioans to support expanding background checks for all gun sales. And we want to thank each and every one of you for being here. God bless. Have a wonderful day.